been a great year for games. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best video games of 2017.
I have to go back, change the present if I can, and find his cat. And in doing so, perhaps I can change what has happened.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at the very best that 2017 had to offer, and trust us, there was plenty to choose from. These are the games that we'll be keeping on our shelves because we'll still be playing them well into the new year. As is the standard for our best of the year lists, we will not be including any remasters or expansions of any kind. Number 10, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
I told you to stay out of here!
Let's face it, this game had basically everything going against it. Fans haven't been too thrilled with the Resident Evil franchise thanks to the lack of scares in RE6. They were also pretty skeptical about the new look of the game. First-person perspective? A crazy country bumpkin family instead of zombies? But the game proved to be a contender for one of the most frightening experiences of the year, and Resident Evil firmly returned to its survival horror roots with good gameplay, creepy environments, and a dinner scene that we'll basically never forget. Go tell Aunt Rhody that fans are satisfied.
Who are all you people? Where's Mia?
Eat it. It's good.
Number 9, Cuphead. Sometimes you run into a game that's so charming that you can immediately tell that it'll be an instant classic. You can feel the love that went into every frame here, from the traditional animation that takes us back to the 1930s to the catchy beats that light up the rip-roaring soundtrack. You'll also feel the sheer sadistic nature of the developers every friggin' time you die. But like most punishing games, there's a real sense of triumph when you finally win the day, and you'll find yourself enjoying the misadventures of a cup and a mug, give or take a few retries. Number 8, Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus.
Your execution is all over the news. Nazis think you're dead, baby.
Talk about some interesting timing. Wolfenstein 2 picks up where the last game left off and continues the what-if story where the Nazis won World War II. William B.J. Blazkowicz returns and has admittedly seen better days, but that doesn't stop him from getting some pretty sweet guns and doing what the Wolfenstein series does best, gunning down every Nazi on screen. It's an almost cathartic entry into the FPS genre, with crazy story moments and plenty of fast-paced action that'll keep you on your toes. It's exactly what you'd want out of a video game sequel. It's bigger, it's better, and it's downright fun.
Is that what you wanted?
Number 7, Horizon Zero Dawn. When we got our first glimpse of this hodgepodge of nature and technology, we knew that it was going to be something great. Set in the 31st century, our world has been taken over by machines. But instead of looking like a nightmarish future where killer robots have decimated the land, the world is now a beautiful landscape of plants and wildlife as mankind has returned to its more primitive roots. Combined with a compelling story, memorable characters, and creatures that'll make your jaw drop, this is a definite must-have for PS4 owners.
I'm here, and wherever you go, I will follow.
Number 6, Nier Automata.
Perhaps we're not so different after all. To me! We better finish this quick!
If you're looking to find some deeper meaning to life within your hack and slash games, and I mean, why wouldn't you? This is definitely the game for you. Think of it as that one beautifully stylized anime series that doesn't look like much at first glance, but 3 episodes in, you're just a giant ball of feels. Taking place after Nier's 4th ending, Automata features a balance of incredible gameplay, memorable characters, and an engaging story that you'll be trying to decipher well after the credits roll. All in all, it's an incredibly rewarding gameplay experience.
Androids were designed to protect their human masters.
Even if it's pointless, you still have to do it.
Number 5, Divinity Original Sin 2. There are role-playing games, and then there's Original Sin 2 because, whew, what a game. Taking place centuries after the first game, sorcerers have now been branded as criminals, which of course means that you are a sorcerer. Once you create your character, you set off on an ever-expanding journey full of side quests, intriguing characters, remarkable lands, harrowing battles, and enough branching pathways to keep you busy until they announce the 3rd game. And even then, there'll still be room for one to discover new things. Number 4, Super Mario Odyssey. Mario games tend to be titles you can always depend on. The plot's always basic, but the gameplay is pretty much guaranteed to put a smile on your face. This game takes all of that precedent and ups it tenfold. It introduces a new gameplay mechanic that'll make you think outside the box, or in this case, the cap. It also brings us new worlds that are full of collectibles to keep you exploring the beautifully crafted world. It's basically everything you'd want from a Mario game for a new Nintendo console. Number 3, Persona 5.
Mankind is said to hold the power to overturn even the most dire of predicaments.
When you're wrongfully imprisoned and forced to live out your days in a new town, the best course of action is to head into weird palaces, hop on a creepy subway, become a swanky thief, and steal hearts with a cat. Sorry, not technically a cat. The Persona series strikes again and has taken the hearts of JRPG fans the world over. But this particular entry really stands out with its art style, music, and sheer amount of things you can do with the game, assuming your cat doesn't force you to go to bed. Damn it, Morgana, we're phantom thieves. We can stay up as late as we want.
No, I've had enough of you. No one's gonna stop me now.
Number 2, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. This game basically has no right to be as addictive as it is. In fact, its flaws should probably keep it off the list. The bugs, the loot crates, the fact that it's still an alpha and only has one friggin' map so far, but it manages to do the one thing that video games are supposed to do, be a hell of a good time. Up to 100 players fight in a battle royale as they parachute down to the map, causing a mad dash to find enough equipment to stay alive and take out their adversaries. It's fast-paced, it's strategic, and it's the most played game on Steam to date.
Yeah, winner, winner, chicken dinner. We won.
Before we get to our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
We are at war with these animals.
You're not welcome in Atlantis.
Our numbers will continue to dwindle. We can no longer protect ourselves, much less the survivors.
Number 1, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Here it comes!
Open world Zelda game. There it is, entry over. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright. We know the Zelda franchise has had its fair share of big